We're dead. Go back to sleep. That is all. I got the bear. That's it. All right, what we're working with today. Another day of nothing. All right. Looking at the chat. Hello. It's a ahoy. All right, so I don't see anything in the Ducks chat saying that there's a play. There was something that came up yesterday that had like a resistance, AGRH or AGRI, like agriculture. Okay. Oh yeah, stopped at 204, had resistance at like 210 and above. I wanted to see how that played out. It killed it. That was an easy short right there. I didn't touch it though. Let's see. SPY is slightly going down. I'll give it a month. Trying to wait for it to get to like 420. Other than that, there's a war with like Russia and Ukraine, and they pulled back the troops. And when they pulled back the troops, like, you know, a couple minutes later, the SPY went up like $5. And so, you know, instead of me just saying conspiracy theories, let me go to the, yeah, this happened like all at once, but it gradually came back down. Yeah, there's really nothing else. Like, it's still just steady time. A lot of people are going back to getting jobs and stuff like that. Oh, what'd you say? I didn't look at the message. I just see it's retracted. Good morning, Daniel. I can't spell this morning. Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's fine. I've already stubbed my toe like 3 times. I look at my thermostat, it said 70 degrees. And I'm over there freezing myself in bed. I woke up like somewhere close to 8 times. But I had some great dreams. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember them. I just remember they were good. I have tea in here. Other than that, I started listening to the recording of the webinar yesterday. And not webinar, of the stream yesterday. My mic was horrible. So let me actually make sure this is okay. Like the noise gate was off, the compression was off, the equalizer, everything was off. I was just pretty much yelling in the mic. Why nobody say anything? I was like, ah. Yeah, but there's something else I was saying. Oh, the Kimfo, it was updated. Now you have Steven in here, and he's on the leaderboards. Last time he wasn't on the leaderboards, and so there's always like was it El Jeffy or who's another guy? Where'd he go? There's always someone else like at the top, and it'd be the people that would get those like 1% gains, those 10% gains and stuff like that. But if you check out Steven's portfolio, like he's just killing everybody. Like, you know, obviously. But if you look at it on the, not that one. That one either. Oh, here we go. If you look at it in terms of the, like win the losses, look at his drawdown. Well, I think I just messed it up. Okay, I'm gonna just press the button again. Never happened. Okay, reset zoom. There we go. But if you look at like the drawdown, he has a lot more green than red. And that comes from like carefully selecting like everything. Like we're looking at a whole year right here from like here to here. And it's about even. But the main thing is like these really big losses. Like how do I say this? It's like a ramping up kind of thing. And then you'll see there's like a small period of like where he doesn't do anything after each huge loss. Like just looking at this data by itself, you can kind of adjust your trading. Then you see like this little like 3 loss streak right here. And then like everything gets real small. But then he just, you know, he hits like a $10 win right here. Or it looks like $10 win compared to his other wins. But it's actually like a 7K win. And then, you know, small loss, gets pissed. Gets in like a 60. And then he's like, yeah, I'm the man. And then gets into like a 200 one. And he's just like, yeah, I'm even more the man. Then it just gradually goes up. Like every trade I see confidence. And then I see like, you know, getting like beat down. But what do you call that? But if you look at the overall like trend, just because those losses are like so fixed below like 10%, 8%, 2% and stuff like that, depending on the position size, the curve looks amazing. And like started going through like each individual one, just looking at it, I'm just like, wow, inspirational. But look what I was doing. Why swing SPY? You can make 20 to 30% profit a day. Yeah, in a normal like popular small cap market, which comes with like either a bullish market or a bearish market. Right now we're in that the in between where most of the volatility is in the large caps, which means that the fear from investors are are not like going to go to the small caps. They're going to mostly try to save their money and stuff like that. When the small caps come back, then I'll come back to, the small caps. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try to make myself a little well-rounded. But swinging SPY, this one was more of a, it just seemed like the thing to do. Like, where'd you get 20 year? No, let's do 5 year. Like, pandemic happened in like late 2019. We get up to like February, and then big drop. Well, everything up to that point, or like after it, it's just a big bubble happening. And you know how people like their round numbers, and we're starting to get a little bit better in the pandemic and stuff. So I'm thinking this right here was the crack, and that should be enough for it to like gradually get to a point where it's supposed to like adjust. And since it's the overall market and you're looking at the individual components, and this is just a collective of all those individual components, but they're all connected, I want to profit off that like downtrend. Are we in a bear market yet? No. Usually when you are in a bear market, you don't know until you're like, in the bear market. And so this looks like the start of it. And so I'm just trying to guess on like, what's the next like big pull like this? It's like, this is like a $60 drop. And then, from here to here, this was I think $15 drop. That might not look like anything when you compare it to itself, but you go to options, that's a good like 200% right there. And what is it? Or if you have like a huge account and like, you're in this volatility right now, like you can definitely make some money off of it. I'm just not as clean as I want to be with this. Like, if anything, I feel like I underestimated the power of all the people trying to keep this up. And so I should have been scalping this every like $3 to $5 and then waiting for those $10 to $15 moves like over 2-3 days and then going out. But the main thing is the swings, they still have the same trend. This is going down. And so this is a new thing for me. And so it keeps me busy, especially during these very slow times. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm thinking about going, like when this goes into the 20s, covering both my positions and then going right back in. Cause like, just how this doesn't go straight up, it's not going to go straight down either. It's always going to like hit something and then gradually go up, because in between, like just even from here to here, there's like earnings from all kinds of companies, announcements from all kinds of governments, things are invented, like a little bit of everything. But the overall trend is we're way too overextended, inflation, everything in between. And I'm just like, let's do this. I'm gonna try something. It keeps my skills sharp. There you go. What am I doing? Do you think the pandemic volume adjustment for the patterns are going to revert back? So the psychology and everything is still there. So the patterns are going to be there. But you do have the right thing in mind. Instead of having that normal wait till 70%, wait till like 100%, we might be going back to things being 50% for a while, until like the new cycle of traders and stuff come in. main thing is we want to see a actual like stability. Right now, this isn't stability. This is like volatility, and I don't think we'll find something stable until this does drop to like the 330s and we start uptrending again, like something like that. As the main thing is what do you call it? The perception of like the investors. Because remember, the penny stocks is its own area and it's supposed to be like extremely like limited. Yeah, but you're right. The adjustments will go into like smaller ranges, smaller profitable. What do you call that? Profit margin. Yeah, have a smaller profit margin. Good thing I went over my 2018 and 19 notes, and I still have like the translation of them, so it shouldn't be that bad. The thing is, we don't have data for this year, so you're supposed to wait like a month to like 3 months, get about 50 to like 100 gap ups, and see what is the general trend and tendency of that year, in terms of like range, what time do people normally try to invest and pull out and stuff like that, your normal statistics, and then you start going in. But if we try to put any data in now, it'd be too scarce to actually give us like an accurate correlation of something. That's it. Other than that, well, there is stuff out there that's tradable like now. It's just it's a lot riskier than what we've been doing, so it wouldn't be worth it. Like, it got to the point where we're in options right now and trying large caps. So yeah, I wonder how the people in like long chat rooms are doing. Oh, done. Like I was doing. Oh yeah, gotta make sure there's nothing that popped up. So did anybody do anything interesting yesterday? Or anybody see anything interesting worth like mentioning on here? I remember what I wanted to do. Not that. Okay, but what was I say? Doing something. Something. Oh yeah. think I was about to lightly mention the people that would be in the small caps and how like the range is created, and then like when there's a light amount of range, what it kind of looks like. Like the people that you see in the small caps, they're not the 1%, or like most of the time they're not the 1%. In terms of like number, they're just the 1% controlling the whole thing, either at the beginning or towards the end. So something like that. Nothing interesting market wise, but I have started playing Skyrim and I'm pretty dang mad I haven't played it before. Yeah, I did that with Elder Scrolls a few years back. I was like, man, where have I been? I haven't played a video game in so many years. Like the console ones. Oh wait, I got stuff to do. What was I saying? Yeah, so like with the wealth distribution and stuff, the people that you see in the small caps, they'll be like 70-80% and below. And so like when you put a doctor, an engineer, and like all that stuff, they're somewhere in between the how do you say it? They're somewhere between like 75% and like the 50%. If you consider, all right, so I have to make sure I read this right. So this bottom 50%, this is like 50% of the entire money in the, is this just US? In the US. And you know, you get to the next 40% of the money in the US, it goes up to like, what is this, like 30 something percent? And then the rest from like, you know, 30 something percent to about like 77, that's the next 9% of the money. The rest of it goes up to like the 1%. The people that we see in the small caps are 300 million to 2 billion. Micro caps is everything under 300 million. And you know, we have trillions in the in like the US, and like those are the companies and stuff at the top. The people you see in the small caps, they're everyone below like 50%. And so, you know, you have some doctors, you know, some what do you call those workers? You have the working class, and then you have, I want to say, like, I'm gonna call them irrational money, to where, you know, they're there as like either a last ditch effort or like a hope of dreams, or like some movie, like some kind of reason that isn't backed by yeah, like they're there. I'm just not trying to roast them too much, but at the end of the day, like when you put like all of these together, they create a hierarchy. And you know, let's just make a bad drawing of a hierarchy. Maybe I have to do it this way. Insert there. Yeah, they make some type of hierarchy. Let's do purple. Purple, sexy. Yeah, so like, and out of this hierarchy, you have that range created. Most of the time, you have like the richest people, they'll be at the top. The other people, I'm gonna do it by like account size. That make it a little bit easier. Like, so the people with like $1 million accounts and above, like there's less than 100, like less than 100. So they'll be up here with like $1 million accounts. People with like, you know, 500K accounts and below, they'll be in the thousands. What do you call it? Now this is kind of hard. This is one of those colors you're not supposed to put on there. Oh, we'll leave it there. Well, what am I doing? Then the rest of the people are somewhere between like 25K and like 50K. Good with that. It's actually like branches between like 250 and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get like a certain idea across. And I'm doing it poorly. Yeah. But then the rest of the people are anywhere from like 2K to like 20K. It's actually something closer to like 5K. But main thing is the people, the money that you're taking. You said Hook? What's on Hook? Oh, that was the one. It was a $2 stock. That's why I didn't bring it up. Yeah, mostly just because it's a $2 stock. All right, let me roast this a little bit. But now think about it, the ones with small accounts, they should be able to get in and out of this comfortably. Yeah, market cap's pretty low. That's good. Low is pretty high compared to the market cap, so it's definitely bullish. I don't know what the catalyst is. It's healthcare, so more bullish. Oh. Go back. Okay, so it just got some type of property because it has an acquisition or statement of acquisition. Let's see what the report says. Got a one-on-one. Develop an HIV program. Oh. Okay, so $46 million volume. That's already twice the float. 2 float rotations. 30 minutes in. But it's only up 50% right now. What's bullish? 2 to 5. And it becomes bearish. Okay. Is it because it's the top and it's $2? It also got ownership. Some. They waited to release some news or something until then. Yeah, I'd go long on it. Yeah, because what do you call it? Low market cap. They just found some news. They I say found some news. They just acquired some type of property, and you know it has a lot of volume in there. Like I feel like this is gonna keep growing until about. It's also a very low price. think it'll grow until like 3 o'clock, something like that. Now if too much volume comes in and it rotates a lot, I can see this stopping at 270. All right, where'd you go? Those. Yeah, 270. That's right. About 110%. Maybe even 250. What did it open up with? $8 a.m. to 9 a.m. There's about 5, 6, 7. What time is it? About 8. That's actually pretty bullish for now. Float interest 10%, if accurate, might be able to squeeze, or should I stop trying to overthink that? No, you're right. Squeeze potential is very high for this. It feels above 20%. I wouldn't think that, but you know, if it's closer to 10, there probably has already been a squeeze. Let's look at the. See, the thing is, it's only up 50%. So there's probably people that went in like right at the open. Oh yeah, it did down spike, but because see, this is that the thing we were talking about before. The data is going to change to where, you know, instead of things being like 100% before you go in, or 70%, it might be 50% now. We might be tracking to like a good like 30 or 40 of these before it starts to gradually, you know, put money back into the small caps. But the concept is still there. I want to see how long this actually goes. My lower estimate is like 250 by the end of the day, and then upper estimate is like 270. I don't have that much faith into it, but I definitely see this moving. But in terms of like ideal stuff, like, you know, something that gets Steven out of the bed, yeah, this would not do it for several reasons. Just to throw that one out there. Now, what was I doing before? Oh yeah, back to bad drawings. Now why did I draw this? Oh, it was something about like the range. Like pretty much like this person puts in like a support, and then that gives like 25% of the whole you know what market makers and stuff do, like not translate make sure the buyer and then the seller meet each other when there's that like awkward pause and you're both looking at each other, and he's just like, hey, throwing some random bids in between, buy his, and then like let the spread come a little closer and stuff like that. And so that's what like these accounts look like. But usually this one is the guy that's trying to manipulate something. Then the rest of the people that make up that, you know, like 50 to like, yeah, it's usually over 75, but about 70% on average. That's those people. And the thing is, like, these accounts, you have to get into it doesn't have to be the millions. It's like the volume translates back and forth and that equals like 1 just to get 2 points of volume. But like you have to get almost 1 million of these guys, or like thousands of these guys, and they come from all kinds of sketchy pump and dump newsletters and stuff like that. Or at least this is how I see it. You know, it's either this or we go to Smurfs. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Oh, I know what this is. Something else I was gonna say. I think it was something I saw the other day. Oh, another one. Was it the technical analysis? No, trying to put your mind in the shoes of the investor, something like that. Oh, not portfolio. Yeah, I lost it. I lost the idea. Oh yeah, I did have a S3 example. It's like warrant offering and something else all in one. There was something else. I remember putting it in the bookmark. It was the price index. That's probably what it was. All right, so no, not that. There's something about like the estimate, like the interest rate, and like how everything is so expensive. How I like to use milk as the main standard of how expensive a place is. Like how expensive is your milk? This isn't the one. That's not. Oh, probably have to be specific US. Okay, I know I got it with my phone. Bloomsburg. Apparently. That's not that. Okay. Alright, I'm done. We're just gonna chill for now. I can't even think straight. Oh yeah, back to Hook. Let's look at that. Okay, so I didn't see the spike right here in the pre-market. Now, you know how the pre-market is supposed to be really weak because it's very volatile and stuff like that. These are the type of times where, you know, you're in a dead spot that people actually pay attention to the stuff in the pre-market. And so this could actually be used as a like high a day in a way. And enough people are thirsty enough to, like, you know, use that. And then also having it like do this little consolidation kind of thing. You know, a lot of people are actually going to pay attention to that. In terms of like fake out range and stuff, you know, just add an extra 10% on that, probably like 11. Then you know, that looks like a good top to me, like a top and then a risk. But that's only if I was trying to trade this $2 stock. Like, I'd put in about 4K on it if I was thirsty enough to go for this 50%. But in the meantime, I should, where's the scroll thing? Oh, I can see you right here. Yeah, go down. Give me my money. Give me my money. There's something else I was doing. Did I make? Maybe I wrote it down. Let's check and see if we got a copy strike yesterday. Even though we did use instrumental. No, we didn't. All right, let's change that. Okay, so we're at 6th. I mean, bottom consolidation 118. Yeah, the 80 cents is usually a very. So this isn't a double layer, but it's like when you see this kind of consolidation and then like a drop, but then another one, that's actually another really, really bullish sign. And if you count it so far, like this has like a 10-3 kind of ratio on like bullish versus bearish. The only 3 bearish things is you know, there's a little top right here. We're in like a relative market where the investors are scared. And what was the third one I saw? Let's see. Healthcare went all the way to the bottom. Bounced off 60. Bounced off 120. There's something I saw though. Yeah, still bullish. No, there's something. Was it the price action? No, because I didn't pull far enough. Still within top 210. Yeah, 23 cents. That's only 10%. Yeah, definitely still within the pool. Yeah, okay. But was it this? Okay, so 1, 2, but this one kind of saves it. Oh, I remember. It was the volume. The amount of volume should not be this high this early, and because it is, it's on track to have a buyer insufficiency. There we go. I was like, what did I see? I forgot. Whew. It's still cold in my room. I haven't done any cold showers this week. I feel a lot of energy. Even the water feels cold now. See, I'm risking off that top consolidation range for a long time, but so far it's a dud. I mean bottom consolidation 118. Oh, okay. Ugh, I need to go take another nap. You know, I feel that. I've been experimenting with what type of oatmeal do I like. And so I want to go do that. I'm just like, you know, put some blueberries and some strawberries and then count how much sugar that I just put in there. Like when I throw in like peanut butter and stuff. And if it beats a Mountain Dew, I'm just like, okay, I think I'm gonna switch some things up. What was the last one say? Horse Berlin is a really interesting channel if you're into techno. How did you know? Live sets from Berlin. The word you're looking for is warm. How long would it take to crack this? Yeah, it's like all that like top heavy volume, crack it enough, but it would still take a while. Well, the demand or yeah, it's still at 50%. Yeah, but it can go all the way back down to 20%. That's still a 30% range. It's just such a low price that anyone can just mess this up. And the knowledge of that is just, yeah. But at the same time, you know, it's low enough that every 2 cents it moves. You know, that's 1% onto your I can say that in an easier way. Every 20 cents, you'll either gain a 10% or lose 10%. Now, cover point for this though. Yeah, if you risk the top plus like point, what would that be? 10, 20 cents. Yeah. Risk the top plus 10, 20 cents. And then aim for, it wouldn't be worth it unless it was 3 times your risk. But what's actually here in terms of profit margin on this 50%? Is at the end of the day, the hype that brought this up was I can't even confidently say it was the news that they got new assets, because they got the assets on what do you call that? On Valentine's Day. I don't know why I couldn't say the word. But what time? Because they also probably more than one. I remember what I was gonna do. FinViz never lets me down. Hey, stop that. Go hook. Go to the bottom. Hook IP. I'm not gonna butcher that. Collaboration and license agreement to develop immunotherapy agent HIV. Oh, against HIV. Immunotherapy against HIV. Yeah. There's always some type of new research. Hey, that looked like my uncle. But what was I say? The Kukia earned a 1 million time for really. All right. Yeah, that definitely bring in demand until they realize, okay, I need to stop talking shit. Chill. Yeah. Is this 2 rotations so far? Let's see, 23 million. What that 40 million market cap though. Healthcare. Let's see how the sectors do. The top 3. Well, top 2 are going down. Very little volume. PFE. What's volume today? Obviously, it's going to be hook. Okay, let's echo and do it through here too, if I remember. Oops. Okay, healthcare sector down 0.74. Yeah. Yep, 0.74. I wonder how the consumer did. I wonder if I can go to older charts and just be like, what did you do on this day? The day where the Fire Nation attacked. See if I have my old presets in here. Oh yeah, there you go. Hook came up too. Volume, price. Got my technical in there. Performance. I thought I had more than that. Oh, there you go. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna leave it at that. I was doing. I need to go back to bed. That's what I need to do. Okay, what's it doing? KSCP squeeze. It's not in the top gainer. KSCP. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely a squeeze. Oh, why am I laughing at them getting messed up? What am I doing? I was doing something. KSCP. KSCP. I just want to see the volume. KSCP. we saying the other day about this? Found some type of bottom. Muhammad was looking at shorting 850. Or what was he doing? Oh no, he was going long. Yeah, I think he was going long. I forgot why. Was it a really low float? Oh, that night. There's a very specific reason though. Yeah. Oh well. What am I doing? All right, it's 10:30. Let's read these. I need to take a nap. Where do you look for? Overnight steel cut oats plus raisins for me in the morning. Okay, that's good. Some steel cut oats plus raisins. I really like my raisins. 2.75 ish should be a good offset against 1.8. Yeah, that's about right. 2.75. Yeah, because that's a little bit over 100%. And 110 is that tipping point before, like, I feel like it'll have another leg up on hook. Oh, I could just go to this. Now with this KCP, I remember we found some kind of volume on it in Yahoo. That's what it was. Let me just look at that real quick, just so I can see if I remember. 130. Oh, but it had a small market cap. Is that it? Yeah, it's under $1 million. Yeah, so market cap on KSCP is under $1 million, and it had a really big downtrend from around like $27 down to $6, and then that's why Muhammad wanted to dip by it, because, like, you know, big pull always equals a bounce about 15 something percent, and if you count it from like the 30 plus all the thirsty people trying to make some quick money, yeah, that squeeze shouldn't be that surprising on the daily, is what I'm trying to say. KCP. All right, but it's 10:30, guys. I'm just going to peace out after I, just look at this to figure out where people tried to short. I'm like, where are they getting squeezed from? Is the main question. Because, like, it's only going to go up like 20%, or probably a $9 stock, so like 15, 20, 280. Let's say they try to short it after a slight push. I'm doing this for research. This is my data point. Don't judge me. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I definitely try to do some topping stuff like that. Okay. About 260. 260, 250. And if it squeezes, you should be looking at, like, we're talking about the daily. That's close. 985. Why'd I read that backwards? Oh, you were long 7.5, short squeeze. Ooh. Oh, this. Okay. Okay. I remember the conversation now. All right, cool. Now I have my closure. I can take my nap. All right, guys, be safe. Have a great day. Peace.